Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you saw from the title, the thumbnail and the intro, this is the gorgeous Nayanthara's wedding makeup look recreation, or sort of semi-transformational recreation you could say. And I have to thank my team here for creating this whole look together with me, my lovely hairstylist Ragavi and my amazing and talented photographer Yogesh for creating this beautiful look and shoot for you all. So without wasting any more time, if you want to know how I transform myself into Nayanthara's wedding makeup look, then please do continue watching. So first thing first, like I always do, I have cleansed my skin using the Dermavive Hydra cleanser, which is amazing to get rid of all the dirt and impurity yet maintain the pH level of the skin. To moisturize and prep my skin for makeup, I'm using my Neutriderm Vitamin E Moisturizing Lotion and applying that moisturizer all over the face and neck until the product gets absorbed really well, and this is gonna act as a very nice pre-makeup base, and it also provides the right amount of moisturization. To prime my skin, I'm using the Time Balm Primer from the Balm Cosmetics and applying that to the main areas of my face and blending it out using my fingertips. It's a beautiful and soft silicone based primer. Helps in controlling the oil as well as fills in all the pores. Next comes the very important step, which is filling in the eyebrows, and we all know Nayanthara has beautiful, thick, youthful looking eyebrows, so I'm using my PAC eyebrow definer like usual. So her eyebrows are quite blocky and thick at the beginning and kind of blunt and just a little bit of arch at the corner, so that's what I did here. Now to carve out my eyebrows and to prime my eyelids, I'm using the K-Beauty Liquid Concealer in the shade 160N, and I'm going to sharpen up the bottom portion of my eyebrows because she definitely has a lot of definition underneath her eyebrows. So I'm going to do the same and sort of manipulating the shape of the eyebrows here to give my eyebrows look like Nayanthara's eyebrows. And then I'm going to take my concealer blending brush and blend everything out. I've also carved the eyebrows on the top, so I'm blending that here. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Myst Cosmetics Drama eyeshadow palette here. It's a beautiful warm toned eyeshadow palette. So first I picked up the shade called Basic on a blending brush, which is a warm brown shade, and put that all over the crease as a transition and slowly built it up. Then I took the shade Leap, which is a deeper warm brown, and put that on the crease to sort of make my crease look more deep enough because Nayanthara has a very nice deep enough smoky eye going on. I'm also putting the same eyeshadow at the outer corners of my eyes as well because she definitely has a lot of smokiness going on the outer corners. For the main eyelid color, I'm using this beautiful pale gold shimmer eyeshadow because that's what Nayan had in her pictures as well. It's a beautiful pale gold shadow, so I'm just putting that on the empty space of the eyelids, and this is such a beautiful eyeshadow. It just pops on the eyelids. Once I've laid down the shimmer eyeshadow, I'm going to take a tapered brush to sort of blend in the edges of the shimmer on the crease as well as to retouch the smokiness on the outer corners. Next, I took the K-Beauty Kohl pencil. This is a smudge kohl pencil, and this is in the shade Raven Hue, and I'm going to create my smudged eyeliner using this kohl. So I'm creating a nice moderately thick liner on my upper lash line and then smudging it out using my smudging brush because like I mentioned, she has a beautiful smoked out and smudged out liner going on. And also she's the queen of smoky eyes, so we definitely have to do this step. I'm also lining my lower waterline and my lower lash line using the same kohl pencil here, and also tight lining my eyes because it's a smoky eye and I don't want any flesh tone peeking through. Then I'm taking the shade Black, which is a matte black eyeshadow, on an angled brush and going super close to my upper lash line to create more depth to my smoky eyes without making it look harsh. Now I'm going to begin with color correcting. For that, I'm using the new K-Beauty liquid color corrector in the shade Orange and putting that on all of the hyperpigmented areas on my face like usual because Nayanthara has beautiful and flawless skin, so I definitely need some color correcting. Once that is done, I'm just going to blend everything out using a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going to conceal all of these hyperpigmentation using my K-Beauty liquid concealer in the shade 175Y, I think, and putting that right on top of the color corrector to make sure that the skin looks absolutely flawless and beautiful. So I'm just gonna use my damp beauty blender once again and blend everything out, because the foundation that I'm gonna use for the look is kind of like on the natural side, so I wanted to conceal all of these pigmentation properly, so that's why I use a concealer underneath. For foundation, I'm using this beautiful and gorgeous foundation from Forever 52, which is the Ultra HD foundation, and this is in the shade 004. And I'm applying a nice amount on the centers of my face, and then I'm gonna start blending it out. And it's a beautiful foundation. It's not extremely dewy, not extremely matte as well. It has that beautiful satiny natural dewy finish, and which is exactly what we want for this look, because Nayanthara did not have her usual extremely glowy skin going on. It was glowy but not extremely glowy. It was very subtle and soft. Now I'm going to highlight and conceal, and I'm going to do it in a different way because I'm going to manipulate and kind of play around with the features here. I'm making my nose look rounder by accentuating the tip of my nose and also my chin, because these are the areas that Nayanthara has prominently highlighted on herself. So that's what I'm doing here, and blending it out using a concealer brush. Now comes contouring. For that, I'm using the PAC Thick Cover Concealer in the shade Hot Cocoa. Again, I'm gonna manipulate the shape of my features to slightly mimic Nayanthara's features. So what I'm gonna do for the nose contour is keeping it slender on the top and a little bit rounded at the tip of the nose. The contouring on the cheeks is pretty much the same, and also cutting a lot of my forehead and my jawline as well, because she has beautiful chiseled face. So then I took the same brush that I used for my foundation and blending everything in upward strokes. Contouring and highlighting is what really makes the features transform drastically. So I am definitely focusing on a lot of highlighting and contouring here and blending everything out. She also has a nice flush of color on the cheeks, for which I'm going to use the Flower Beauty liquid blusher in the shade Melon, and putting that right on the apples of the cheeks and blending it out upwards until the temple area, because I could see a lot of blush on her cheeks, right on the apples as well as on the temple area in a sculpted way. Now to set and bake, I'm using my favorite Huda Beauty Easy Bake Looks powder in the shade Banana Bread, and just gonna set my under eye concealer and as well as the mouth area where I tend to crease a lot. While the powder is baking, I'm using the same black shade on my pencil brush to smoke out the kajal on the lower lash line, because Nayanthara is the queen of smoky eyes, like I said, so we need a lot of smokiness going on. Then I took the shade Basic to smudge out the black on the lower lash line to make it look more softer and smoother. Once that is done, I'm just going to dust away all of the loose powder away, and this is going to add a beautiful flawless finish to my base makeup. And on the rest of the face, I'm using a very light layer of the same loose powder to set everything in place without making it look overly matte. Now I'm taking the K-Beauty powder blusher in the shade Dusty Rose, and I'm going to layer that blusher right on top of the cream blusher to make it look more prominent, because like I said, Nayan definitely had her blush quite prominent on her cheeks, so that's what I did here. For highlight, I'm using this gorgeous highlight from Forever 52. It's a beautiful bronzy pale kind of a color. I'm not going to add a lot, just a little bit to add that subtle hint of glow on the tops of the cheekbones, a little bit on the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, the chin, and also I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and slightly on my brow bone. For mascara, I'm using my favorite L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara to my top and bottom eyelashes. It looked like she just had a lot of mascara, but I definitely wanted to add falsies for this look, so I went ahead with falsies in the later steps, but you could stop right here if you want. For falsies, I use these Europe Girl falsies in these beautiful luscious style. So I applied them off camera and this is how the eye makeup turned out. Honestly, I was very happy with it. Moving on to the lips, I'm taking my Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Dark Chocolate, my absolute favorite dark brown lip color for dusky skin tones. Again, I'm gonna manipulate the shape of my lips here. So I'm gonna accentuate the Cupid's bow in like a nice V shape because Nayanthara has beautiful Cupid's bow and a little bit of a thinner lip on the corners of her mouth on the top lip and a lot of poutiness on the lower lip. So that's what I'm doing here. For lipstick, first I took the shade Live on the Edge from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lip Crayon. Kind of a deeper shade of nude. So I'm just putting that first because in some pictures her lips look like a darker shade of nude. In some pictures it looks like a lighter shade of nude. So I mixed another shade on top, which is the Faces Canada All-Time Pro Lip Crayon in the shade Natural Cocoa, and putting that right on the top to slightly mute that previous color down and to go with my skin tone. And of course her lips were completely matte as well. And we definitely do not have to forget the mole on the top lip, so that's what I did. Now to set and lock everything in place, I'm using my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray and just gonna set my entire base makeup in place and also add a slight sheen of glow. And here is the final reveal of the look. I absolutely loved creating this look. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting me and waiting for this look to come up on my channel. So here it is, the beautiful and gorgeous Nayanthara's wedding makeup look. I loved her wedding makeup look. It was very refreshing and very gorgeous and extremely unique. And here is the final finished result of my version of recreation. All the products that I use in this video will be linked in the description box. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and show a lot of love because me and my team have put in a lot of effort in creating this video and this look and shoot this entire look. So please make sure to give a lot of love on this look. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts on this. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more such amazing videos. Hit the bell notification to get notified each time I upload a new video on my channel. And also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. And I will also be posting more reels and pictures of this look on my Instagram. So make sure to follow me there and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye!